All right, ladies and gentlemen. So there was a recent podcast that Last Epoch just had with the host. His name was Talkative Tree, Talk Tree. I don't know. He talks to trees or something. They did this whole podcast, and I've listened to it, and I've kind of broken it down. All the information from that really long podcast is going to be in this video, much shorter format, and broken down into the important parts that you guys need to know, all the questions and the answers from the developers. And let me just say, guys, Last Epoch Season 2 is shaping up to be an absolute banger. I know that in this podcast that they covered controller settings, quality of life upgrades, crafting, and they even talked about the Uber Abberoth. So without further ado, if you guys like Last Epoch content, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. And without further ado, not gonna waste your time, let's dive right in. So what are the devs personally hyped about? Judd, our resident gamepad enthusiast, he's all in on controller updates. The gamepad support got a serious glow up with a smoother targeting, better memory for locked targets, and just an overall comfier feel. Plus, you can hot swap between controller and keyboard and mouse whenever. So, console players, rejoice. Ross says that he is fired up about the procedurally generated tombs, which I am as well. I cannot wait, Ross. This new system lets them roll out map and dungeon changes way faster. Zones feel just right. It's like a Goldilocks style, not too big, not too small, and loading screens, nearly a thing of the past. WASD players were also kept in mind too, so movements clean and intuitive. Very happy about that because I'm a huge WASD player, and I cannot wait to test it out on Last Epoch. And Carve, he's really excited about the Weaver Tree. He says that the Weaver Tree changes how you tackle monoliths. Think removing arenas and farming specific items way more efficiently. Going on to the next question that they asked, they said, so what's the vibe they're going for with all these in-game upgrades? They say, well, in Season 1, they dipped its toes in with a big boss, but it didn't fully reshape the in-game loop. Season 2, it's here to finish the job. More player control, better crafting, new side zones, and deeper itemization systems. And it's all been added to keep you chasing upgrades long term without burning out. I'm gonna hold you to this, Last Epoch. Looks good. Better be good. And then going on to the next question, they ask, how tough is Uber Abberoth? And the short version in that is that he's a beast. Carves managed to down him, and a few brave community testers have as well. But they say it's no walk in the monolith. You'll need 500 corruption to unlock the fight, and don't mistake unlock for ready. So beware, ladies and gentlemen. Uber Abberoth isn't anything to sneeze at. Moving on, they talked about how Season 2 is all about woven echoes, which drop naturally and slot right into your echo web. There's no crafting required. Some have corruption requirements, but generally they're friction-free ways to dive deeper into progression. I really love how Last Epoch has a way of making the gameplay and like the crafting systems like more fun. So they say that Season 2 is all about the woven echoes, which drop naturally and slot right into your echo web. No crafting is required. Some have corruption requirements, but generally they're friction-free ways to dive deeper into progression. Also, let's talk about crafting. Legendary potential rerolling, it's real now. Found a 1 legendary potential item and felt like crying? Not anymore. You can now reroll the legendary potential using the new Weaver crafting. And if you're running in tier 2 or above, you can guarantee 1 affix hits. That's right, a 100% guarantee, guys. You could still play RNG roulette, but why would you do that, right? Oh, and there is a crit success mechanic. Roll lucky and you might end up with more mods on your legendary potential count. Turn a 2 legendary potential into a 3 mod god roll. Insane. Absolutely massive. I cannot wait to try this. Next up, they talked about idol crafting. Complete tombs or cemeteries and you'll run into the woven enchanter bench, where you can enchant idols with brand new affixes. Some are up to tier 7 and possibly stack on a 2nd or 3rd mod if the Weaver's touch kicks in. Got a dud roll? Use Memory Amber to try again. No more farming that one perfect idol for hours. This system is going to be way more intuitive and way more forgiving. They also talked about set items. Set items used to be like pretty dead weight if your build didn't need them, right? But now you can shatter them in of shattering. You can extract the set essence and infuse it into the exalted item of the same slot. These reforged items count as part of the set, giving you the bonus without locking you into a static gear piece, which is holy crap smart. Like, the freedom that Last Epoch is allowing us to have with crafting, next to none. They're like, tell me another game, please. Tell me, please. You can't even tell me that. You can't. It's not happening. You're just sitting there. I see you. But there is one thing. It cannot be applied to uniques. So only exalted items. However, it cannot be applied to uniques. So just keep that in mind. Next up, we're talking about the quality of life, systems, and experimental item upgrades. There's even more happening in the item world now in Last Epoch. And you can now reroll legendary potential using the woven potential bench. And even if your roll flops, you get rare shards as a consolation prize. You can reroll stat rolls on a unique. They've reworked the experimental item system. Now you can pick which experimental affix you want, but you'll lose one affix in the process. It's deterministic and gives you full control. They're also adding attribute swapping with Relic of the Observer, letting you change your item's attribute mod to one that your build would actually benefit from. Vitality will be off limits though, as that is a universal thing. Next up, they talked about the Weaver tree and set bonuses and the Echo customizations. The Weaver tree is basically your end game build sculptor. Want more drops from a certain item? Imprint it. Want more champion affixes gear? There's a node for that. You'll earn up to 50 points throughout season 2 to allocate as you like. Its customization is on a whole different level. Also, there's 36 brand new unique woven echoes, some for bosses, some for crafting, all rerollable 3-to-1 style. Now, they left us off here with some developer tips and community love and other goodies. Tips for launch day is don't sweat a build guide. Seriously, just dive in, learn the systems and mess around, use the in-game guide, press G to find that, and keep global chat open. Community is super helpful. And I agree with this tenfold, folks. With ARPGs, I feel like there's too much focus around following these build guides and not, learning the game and trying out the mechanics for yourself and finding what you really love in the game. So I definitely recommend doing what they're saying here. They also say that, yep, the capybara is a real microtransaction. It is going to be there, and there's maybe a minion army version. I don't know if that's real, folks, by the way. I think they're actually memeing on us, so we'll see. So they also stated that they would also like to do this in the future is add some merch. So real life merch, you'll be able to get that potentially in the future. They say it makes sense logistically, so maybe we'll see some merch soon. Last Epoch Season 2 is coming out, and it's going to be hot, man. It's going to be really good. You've got crafting, chase items, smart loot, meaningful decisions, and, capybaras. So let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited for in the Last Epoch Season 2, Tombs of the Erased. And yeah, if you guys haven't yet, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button here on YouTube and subscribe. We're almost a YouTube partner, so you guys could really help me out. It helps out a lot if you do hit that like button. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.